These guys are fantastic. The guys here today are grassroots coaches. They take up hours and hours of their time, weekly, monthly, daily, to run their football clubs, to run their football teams, to deliver coaching sessions. The FA are doing a lot to work with academy structures and the grassroots games, so we've got that constant flow of players from the grassroots level up to the senior level. If you spoke to Trevor Brooking, he always says we've got some really good players, maybe we haven't got the depth of players that we need, and that's what we're working upon. There's lots of initiatives that are in place at the grassroots game, moving into the professional game with academy structures to support better coaches to subsequently get better players.
I think the changes that we're going through with the youth review in changing formats of football, structure for teams in terms of sizes of teams, 9v9 rather than 11v11 early on, size of the pitches and goals more age appropriate, the transition from 7v7 to 9v9, I spent 2 years of that before going to 11v11 next year. I could see the change in that 2-year block in terms of players' development is leaps and bounds as to going the old route of playing 11v11, where it becomes based on physicality and who's biggest and who can kick it fast and who can run fastest.
More technical now, which is the right way to go, playing out from the back through the thirds, ball mastery. We're developing footballers that can play in different positions.
We've just gone non-competitive in Leicestershire for 7s and 8s, next year it's under 9s, and that's going to keep flowing through. It's all now about getting better coaches in grassroots clubs to develop the children and not to have the win at all cost mentality coach.
This time last year I would have said that the optimism was quite low, but now I think with the new youth review that's coming in and the standards for coaches improving all the time for places like this, of course, I think it's certainly moving in the right direction.
Well, I think the greatest thing about it is that it's helping all coaches. It's not just helping Roy Hodgson and the senior team that when they train here. It's helping all the younger coaches that want to be, good coaches. And so I think that's the aim of the centre. And as I say, the facilities are here. And as long as we make sure that we keep putting on all the programmes for everybody, that's going to benefit everybody.
So I started as a player. I used to go on coaching courses, if you like, and was told I'm a bit too old to go and be coached. So can you help us out coaching? So I've been fortunate enough to kind of grow from there, do lots of different coach education courses along the way, meet some really influential people. So I've been very fortunate in that respect. So there's quite a lot of people that kind of have an influence and supported me along that journey to where I am now.
I would recommend starting earlier than I did. I mean, I was 40 before I started. I should have done it when I finished playing or while I was still playing. I feel as though I have a missed opportunity and I'm catching up now. And I think we do need younger coaches coming through, and there are younger coaches and managers in obviously the Football League and in the lower league grassroots level.
If they want to become coaches, it's got to be hard work. It's not a case of just waking up one morning and you're over 30, so I want to be a coach. It's not a case of that. You've got to get all the licences. You've got to go and watch people train. You've got to watch people coach. You've then got to try and get involved with younger groups, because I think if you take younger groups, there's more talking to do, and then you become a better coach. That again takes a long time, but with the FA, we're now encouraging some of the ex-players that have just finished to take their licences, because we want to keep our best players that have got good experiences, especially at international level, in the game, because they're only going to benefit us, benefit the game, and help more players become better players.